live today because I had a gig cancellation today, so I said, why not do a live today? So this is special, and we will talk about guitar improvisation. So if you have any like backing track, just send it here on let me check. Uh, Maybe on the comment section, and I'll check it, and then I'll improvise. Because today we'll be talking about how to improvise, and I just clicked this one. Maybe we can click another one, uh, just to, you know, let you know that this is all just jamming in a way, improvisation. There's an when you ask like how to improvise, there's an easy answer, and there's another answer which is like the difficult answer. Okay, so we will talk uh, about both, like the easy way to do it, and also the, I can say, the difficult way of looking at it. Okay, so I'll just check another one. I don't know, funk fusion mixolydian. Oh my gosh, deep passionate ballad. I like doing ballad, so maybe this one.
If
Deep
you know how to
passionate
make
ballad
chords,
backing
this is
track.
it.
Also, it's
Congratulations.
from
The chords are
Elevated Jam
already
Tracks.
made.
One of my favorites actually, and thank you so much, Elevated Jam Tracks, for those beautiful tracks. Yeah, check them out. So let's say this one. I haven't heard this one. Sounded the same though. Maybe let's look at the, because they put the chords there also, which is good. Yeah. Now I'm using a Friedman amp on my Ampero stage, and not so much with the. Yeah. So just improvising, checking some backing tracks, and I'll teach you, you know, how you can, you know, have fun with this one. Uh, Let me see if I'm live. Maybe yeah, I think I'm live already. So we have Tonics Barbaso, Biki Misi. Yes, hello guys. Special live here, and we're gonna be talking about, again, like I said, improvisation. How to improvise. So this is common in jazz, and maybe we'll talk about jazz also. But now it's also good to jam with, you know, whatever, rock, pop. Let me put down a little bit down. Um, so let me check. Okay, what else can we do there? There's a minor also. Let's try minor. Rock ballad in C. Yeah. I'll try minor. I don't like minor. I like major, like happy sounding stuff. Because if it's minor, let me see. Like this one, minor. You see, it sounds so sad, right? So sad, right? like that. Okay? So who else is here? So let's talk about this one. Programs. Good luck. Akajan in Hotel California. We're talking about improvisation. Also, when I play that, I'll be copyrighted for sure, right? Yeah, so that very strict. I don't know why. I told you. If it's an Eagles song, of course I like Eagles. Not so much not right now because of all the copyright strikes that I had because of the Eagles. Even if I just play just a bit of it. Oh my gosh! Now it's so crazy about their copyright. So let's talk about improvisation and how you can actually jam with. Let's say you have a band and then even have a backing track and then they say now play something over it and you'll be like what am I going to do with that one? So especially if you're just starting out, it's difficult. I've been there, and I'll give you two answers. The first one, the easy answer, but let me check another track so we can, discuss it. I don't like the minor one. I like the happy one. But if you want the minor one, let me know. Let me check if there's a major one. But major are like not so many major keys here. Minor, A minor, A minor. It's always A minor. And I think you know why A minor is because that's the first key I think guitar players study of this one, first position. Right? The A minor pentatonic. When you check on it, that's a lot. That's of A minor. It's all like A minor here. The deep atmospheric, I've done that many times already. I don't want to do that anymore. Deep passionate ballad backing track jam in F. I think I did that. I'm not sure. Deep passionate ballad guitar backing track in F. That one is in F. This one I did. I think I did this one. Pounding power ballad guitar. So when, okay, let me check this one. I think I did this before. Pounding power ballad guitar backing track. And I'm just checking from elevated jam tracks because I like elevated jam tracks. Yeah. So the first thing, when we're starting out to improvise, and then we see like E major, first thing that we it's like an instinct, right? E major scale, which is correct. And that's the first thing. Like we know the notes, and then also as a guitar player, E major, and then you connect it with C sharp minor, which is relative minor, and then we do C minor, C sharp minor pentatonic, right? Good day, Prof. Susan. What a whammy bar. This is a whammy bar. This is a whammy bar. Whammy bar is a tremolo. Yeah, tremolo, and then you can use it for many ways. That's a whammy bar. This is a whammy bar. You have a tremolo, that's a whammy bar. Like this one, yeah, that's a whammy bar. Okay, anyway, so E major scale, then we connected with the C sharp minor pentatonic or E major pentatonic, and then we play around with it. Like that's how we look at improvisation, right? So alright, so I've been teaching for many years, and the first thing that my students will do when I said improvise on something, aside from all of those, like learning the scales in pentatonic, is they'll put on licks. So licks are like lines or ideas that they got from somewhere. Like let's say they have this lick, and then they'll just put that in, right? sometimes not even on the beat, sometimes not even praised correctly, and they'll just put the licks, whatever licks they know, on that key. Like let's say they know a lick in E major, and then let's say a tapping lick, and then they just put that, right? And always, the beginning, having a hard time with how to fit in those licks in a backing track. And mainly because that's the focus. It's not focused on when you're starting out. Right? It's not focused on creating music. It's more focused on how you can play over the track, if you know what I mean. So that's a different thing. Like creating music, it's really being conscious of the chord progression, the genre of the, like this one. It's just pounding power ballad guitar, like ballad. You know, it's kind of a like a love song in a way, but in a rock context. You know, power ballad. That's so creation against just playing something over a track. So that's the big difference when you're like starting out, improvising as like a beginner, and improvising like really knowing like you need to create music. Okay, difference. If you're just starting out and you just know the chord or the scales, pentatonic, major scale, basically you will hear beginners doing this, right? And that's what we call noodling, right? So, or, you know, not really listening to the track itself. It's just, you know, playing the notes that are available, E major and C sharp minor at the time. Okay. Now, the other one is improvising. Yes, improvising, but really focusing on what's going on, what's the genre, what's the chord progression, okay, and what notes to hit. In a way, really conscious of the notes, I can say, conscious of the feel. So this is, of course, through experience and everything, right? So let's say, oh, it's a B and I'm going to A, going to A, going to A. And I'm really like following the beat, and I'm really following the chord progression. Every note that I hit there really resonates, or it's from the, let's say, 135, 1357 notes of the chord. I'm really focusing on the notes there. Now, I can say that is kind of difficult if you don't know your theory, you don't know your um, like, let's say, what are the notes in the E? E, G sharp, and B. So I need to hit A, B, like on the spot, like A, oh, going to A, so I hit A. C sharp minor, I hit E. Going to A again, I hit E. E, I'm going to hit E sharp. A again. I hit the A there, going to C sharp, I'll hit B. 7. I'll hit third G sharp for the E. So I really know the notes, like I want the 7 here, I want the 4th here, I want the 11 or whatever, I want the 3rd, I want the 5th, okay? So that's a different story. So I'm improvising, but at the same time I'm really conscious of what's happening on the chord progression. Okay, so that's the hard one. Now, the easy one is this one. Start with knowing the scales, right? You know the scales, you know the notes, and just simply listening to how the the backing track is created. This is a really good lesson, especially for those who are kind of advanced already, who wants to play like improvising. Okay, hi Ryan Pabor, hello. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and pop 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 pop, and try to subdivide that. So that's our, alright. So that's our main like rhythm. So for improvisation, okay. So that's our main rhythm. So let's choose just this note, the E major scale on the ninth fret. Easy, and then we'll just do that rhythm too. Alright, so that's our foundation. Look guys, notes are good, but the notes I know, now you know also. But the phrasing is actually, the rhythmic subdivision, the phrasing is actually, I can say, important. Okay, more important than the notes. You can have one note, but if you're good with the rhythm, or how can say, like the phrasing, with regards to the track, okay, depends. If it's jazz, you have a different rhythm with that one. So, like they say, da 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 pam, da 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 pam. So let's say that's your, starting from that simple. See what happened there. That's only one idea of rhythmic subdivisions. With regards to the notes only there. You know, the notes are the notes are like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, right? And then ta da 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 pam, ta da 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 pam. Let's do it. Pam, ta da da da, pam, ta da da da. Okay, so I just reversed it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it changed that. But you see what I'm doing there, it's like doing pam, ta da da da, and the other one ta da 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 pam. Okay? So rhythmic subdivisions or the phrasing is actually what you need if you want to improvise. That's the easy answer. Okay? I told you the difficult answer. That's the easy answer. Try to work on phrasing, your phrasing. And phrasing is like when you're talking, or like when you're saying something, like what I said, ta da da da, right? Ta da da da, ta da da da, and then you put it here, ta da da da, ta da da da, ta da da da. Alright, I don't care about the notes there. We're not focusing on the notes and we're not doing it. Da 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 da. Alright? Let's say, what is your name? It's the same thing. Ta 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 ta. Alright? What is your name? And Paul Gilbert, like one lesson from Paul Gilbert said, think of like jingle bells, jingle all the way, right? Or tan, tum pam, tum pam 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 pam. I think actually that's what he said, like tan, tum pam 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 pam. Okay, so when you put that here, 1, 2, 3, 4. See that? So you create already like rhythmic, yeah, the phrasing. So you can say jingle bells, jingle all the way, right? Pam pam pam. So if you practice like this, really getting good at rhythmic subdivisions or phrasing, you can stay in one place and you'll be jamming for the whole night, okay, and for hours and hours. Uh, but the thing is, that's only the first part of it. Okay, so once you get into that level, that you can easily like express yourself in terms of uh, phrasing, rhythmic subdivisions, and then it goes to another level, which is what I said earlier. Really checking your chord progression, right? Or creating lines which are like interesting to you, adding extensions, right? So, but that's the first part. If you just want to improvise and then have fun, always focus on how you subdivide your notes, okay? How you phrase. So, what I'll do is I'll say a rhythmic phrase and we'll do it on this section. Yeah? Alright. So whenever like I hear in my head like the subdivision, then I'll just play it on this track, right? On this E major. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Da-dee-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Whatever. Da-da-da-dee-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da-da. So, of course, I'm saying it and then I'm playing it. So, just think of those like different, so with pam, 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 right? So, something like that. Pam. The more you do that, this is only. Right? So that's what I can say like the best way when you're starting out, especially if you're having a hard time like with that. Think of different rhythmic subdivisions, and if you can write this, that's really good. Like different rhythmic subdivisions, write it at the beginning. I was doing that when I was starting out, still doing it. I have my my book where I write like different rhythmic subdivisions, and the notes are like just the same. Like I've said, the notes that your favorite guitar players playing, it's the same notes as we're all playing. Okay, pentatonic, major scale. If it's like let's say maybe modes, but still it's not that fancy if you understand it. Melodic minor, harmonic minor. They're just notes. What's really separates us is the way we phrase, the way we subdivide the notes. So hopefully you get to try that. Understand? That's the practice. That's the practice already. When you sit down, just go with even one note. when you put that into different, when you put that in different notes, it makes sense already. And then when you're following the chord progression, man, it's going to be melodic. All right. So it start with that. Work on your rhythm. Now, if it's too still complicated to you, start with quarter note. That's quarter note. One, two, because we talked about eight note already. So quarter note. I'm saying, right? And then eight note. Subdivide it. Mix it up. Quarter note. Eight note. Of course, it sounds bad if you do it like that, but you know, you're just, if you're really starting out, that's the way to go. Eight note, ta da pam, and quarter note, ta da pa, ta da pa, ta 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 ta. Start with those simple ones, okay? Quarter, pa pa ta ta ta, pa pa ta ta ta, ta 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 ta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Start this. I know it sounds bad. I know it sounds bad, but you know, we're just starting out. You can do it like straight pa 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 and stop on that one like 4, 5. Start, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Just subdivide that's one, the quarter note, and then the eighth note, right? And then after that, don't play the downbeat. This one is really good. Don't play the downbeat. You have eighth note, which is this one. It's eighth note, right? Then don't play the downbeat. So you're left with this one, right? So if you mix that upbeat and then downbeat, not like, you know, not consecutively, like I'm teaching you how to phrase and how to do rhythmic subdivisions. So I'll mix it up. You will hear some upbeat like this, then downbeat. See that? So mixing downbeat and upbeat, as you can, it's really cool. Right? Let's start with that. Focusing. No, I'm not focusing on the notes. I'm focusing on the subdivisions. Upbeat, upbeat, downbeat, downbeat, upbeat, down, upbeat, down, down, upbeat, downbeat, downbeat, upbeat, downbeat, upbeat, downbeat. You see, and then you create that that feeling, and you're improvising already on that one. So focusing on different rhythmic subdivisions. So hopefully you like this lesson. And this is a special lesson. Fridays, I don't do Fridays, but today, because of my gig cancellation, so I did a lesson here in YouTube. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. This is just first part of how to improvise And maybe later on, if if I get a good feedback on this one, I'll do more of like how to improvise on what I'm doing. Really focusing on the chord progression, like go to E, go to A, C sharp minor. I'm checking that. So I'm focusing on the chords there. I'm following the chord progression and hitting that 1 3 5 there. Sometimes I add the 9 and the 7, but you know that's the thing. That's another way of improvising. All right, it's kind of like a conscious way of doing it. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Tonix Barbaso and Lee Lim Sleeps. Please show some exercises to improve our fingers. My finger sucks, but I have a condition like focal hand dystonia. But if you want to know my exercises for my condition, so every day it's more about like relaxation, having it relaxed because once I press it, you see my fingers already do that, and so I have to change positions and basically what I'm doing when I'm practicing is just thinking about how my fingers feel, and I do it like one by one like this, and then I try to relax it because this is my problem now. Before I had two, yeah, so I'm healing it, okay. So I had two, now I have one only like problem, but now it's getting, now I can move it in a way. Before I couldn't. And what I do is I focus on hammering. I'll take out the delay. Just to give to hammers. Because we have this one. This for me doesn't really, you know. I'm not saying it's a bad exercise, but what I notice is like for you to really like do a warm up, I need to do like I know it's chromatic, but if you're using hammers and pulls, pull up. And after maybe a few runs, I'm already warmed up, and my focus is how I can make this finger now work. So hopefully that will help. So using hammers and pulls in different combinations. Um, Simple as that, right? Or and using what we use, let's say pentatonic. That's what we use. So learning, I mean, doing those movements as your warm up or your how can I say it, like training or exercises, it will really help on your playing because that's what actually what we use. Like let's say, right? So we and that's what I do so that I can use my fingers. I'm telling you before, I only use two fingers. You can check that on my channel. And I was using only this because I had a problem focal dystonia. But doing this every day and doing my training, now I can use three fingers. And now, it's still hard for me to use this, but it's getting there. I'm going already to that. Before I couldn't use that, especially on the top notes. No, so now it's moving already. So it's more practice, consistently working on it. It's hard for me. I know it's difficult. I have this, but I like guitar playing and I love what I'm doing. So I will not stop and just focus on practicing every day until it gets better and better. I got one already. I need another one. Yeah, and I'll be posting tomorrow a video that I really had a hard time because of this one, but I did it. Alright, so I just practice it the whole day actually, and not like straight. Okay, like slowly practicing, and then I got it. So I'll be posting it tomorrow. I can say one of the hardest solo for me because of my condition, but it's not that hard. But for me, right? But I did it. So just to encourage you guys that you know I know it's hard. Sometimes the pinky is not working or other fingers are not working. Your right hand is having a hard time. You just have to sit down and if you really love it, you know, practice. I went from the very beginning, like doing those exercises. But like I told you, those exercises didn't really help me that much. What helped me is just putting my fingers there and then how can I move it, like angles, and then like like that, making it like move. When I started with the third finger like this, look, like that, man. So now I can do this. But this one is really the last one. The last one. So once I get once I heal this one, I'll be back to like when I was young. Like really doing that. But I learned my lesson already in terms of tension, in terms of how you see it, in terms of position even in the guitar. Okay, most of the time we practice like this, and then your shoulders go like that. Sometimes practice in different positions. I learned my lessons. Man, if you're practicing, especially when you're practicing 1, 2, 3, 4 hours every single day, position, where you sit, shoulders, everything. Read the book of I forgot the name. I'm reading a book about that, and like I said, 70% of musician doesn't know that they have problem already with their back, with their hands, with their shoulders, with their neck. Okay, they have problems already because they got used to like playing with a lot of tension, playing like tiptoeing the whole day, like that. Okay, playing like slouching, and they got used to it already, and they don't know they have a problem. And then when they get old, and everything just goes like that. So learn my lesson. So now encourage you guys, when you practice, be conscious of your position. The reason why I have that one, I want my feet like flat, and I want my shoulders to be not like this or not like that, and just playing it like correctly, right? So this it's our body. We're not used to like playing the guitar. It's We're not. And so we have to adjust to it in a way that conforms to our body, like naturally. If it's not natural, you're doing this, doing that, you have pain here, you have pain there, you have pain on the wrist, you have pain on your fingers, it's not good. Okay? So hopefully I can help you with that, guys. And see you on Monday. Oh, wait, I'll be posting tomorrow, and then I'll see you on Monday for another solo lesson, right? Tonics Barbaso and Juicy Jumbo, and then Adlib. Thank you so much. See you guys next time here on YouTube. Bye bye, and rock on.